CHICKEN. Use the code CHICKEN in the shop.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to another Rise of Kingdoms video. I'm your host, The Chicken, and in today's video we're going to go over some top tips for new players in Rise of Kingdoms. Now, I've been playing this game for a few months, and there's definitely a few things that I wish that I would have done differently from the start. So I'm going to share that with you guys. And for any veteran players out there, make sure you share some of your tips down below. I'll definitely pin up some of the good ones. And if you guys want to join me in my alliance, I am in Kingdom 3902. Here's my alliance, and make sure that you join it up. And if you do join it up, we've got a Discord server with a Rise of Kingdoms room set up. So a link to that is going to be in the video description. And that's just a great place to chat. And if you have questions about the game or whatever, we'll get you started off on the right foot. We got the Lilith store link. And what that is it's going to be a much cheaper way for you to buy stuff in-game rather than doing it in the actual app itself. And they also have way more deals and special offers and things like that. So if you do spend money, which if you want to see how far you can actually get by spending a little bit of money or a lot of money in this game, I just did a live stream going over just like basic progression and upgrading stuff and doing it kind of all in real time, so you guys could kind of see the difference doing it like pay to win versus free to play. That was back in the last live stream, but the store link is going to be in the video description as well. So check those out if you want to see more about that. So we're going to go over some big tips. Now, my biggest mistake when I started Rise of Kingdoms, and when I mean just started, I was a few weeks in, and it took me a while to just join an alliance, which might seem silly because everything you do in the game is really benefited, or it's way better or faster when you have an alliance. And what I mean by that is you get more loot, you get more bonuses, you basically just progress faster. And right at the beginning, it's all about just upgrading everything across the board. The only thing that you don't necessarily want to do at the very beginning is upgrade all your commanders across the board. I think that is something that I would hold off on and just pick like a couple good ones. And don't even upgrade them. Like, don't worry about maxing them out completely. Like, focus more on your troops and your soldiers and the basic stuff. That's going to be more helpful than just maxing out one commander and not being able to do anything with them. So that being said, that would be the first tip, is just making sure that you're actually in an alliance. That's the biggest thing. And then you can chat with those people in the game chat. They can help you out. They can get you off on the right foot. They can literally give you resources. So there's no reason to not be in an alliance. There's zero benefit. Everything is better. Very basic, but join an alliance. That's the first thing. The next thing is, even though I said that you do want to focus on upgrading your soldiers, upgrading like doing your research in your alchemy and that kind of stuff, which is definitely beneficial. Like, I'm not saying not to do this, but my problem was I went all in on the military technology. I got caught up a little bit last night on the economic technology, but it's definitely worth doing both of them. And something I wish I hadn't have done was focus basically solely on just military strength and power, because I'm constantly, now my problem is whenever I go to upgrade something, I almost always run into the problem of not having enough wood, not having enough corn, never having enough stone. So those kind of things have held me back, because my resource production is not what it should be, kind of, for my level. Not that it's mostly up to date now. If you're looking at this and be like, what do you mean? You've got like level 12 farms and stuff. It's like, yeah, that's all good, but it's just something I wish that I had focused a little bit more on, because just upgrading all my commanders and then all of my barracks and stuff turned out to not be exactly the right move. So that would basically be tip number 2, is to focus on City Hall upgrades as well. Those are also really helpful, because that just allows you to unlock more stuff, but definitely take your time, like get all your farms and stuff upgraded, because like I said, that's what's going to be your that's what's going to be holding you back, is just not being able to upgrade certain things, because you got to go back and upgrade the other things. So, and it makes it easier when you've got your economy really like pushing and really flourishing. It just makes everything else easier. So definitely recommend doing that. My last tip, and keep in mind, this is for like brand new players. You get a ton of loot just from focusing on the daily stuff. So you got to make sure that you're logging in daily, because you get these, you get, and some of these are actually pretty good. So focus on increasing your VIP as well. I would say that's actually really important, and you can do that. You can actually do that with gems, but I would not recommend doing that because that's really expensive. But yeah, like you get way better chests, and then when you get your VIP upgraded, you also get all, like, look at all of these just general bonuses. So we got building speed, food production, wood production, stone production, all the stuff I was just talking about, gold production, gathering speed, AP recovery, and that just makes the game so much easier. Everything just flows better, and it's just so much easier to do everything. So there's also a VIP shop, which you can look at, which I don't see anything too crazy. So there's stuff like that. I mean, staying on top of like the daily things, like just making sure you're opening, especially your golden chest, like they can be a really good value. You know, just all the daily stuff. Like it's really important in this game, not to just like grind out stuff and play a lot of times, but even like if you only have 15 minutes to go in, get your dailies done, get your armies built up, do a couple attacks, you know, get everything building for a few hours or to whenever the next time you can log in. Because people look at this game, at Rise of Kingdoms, I feel like, and they're like, you know, the people that do really well at this game, they spend tons of money and they're online 24/7. And sure, there's definitely players that absolutely do that, but you don't have to. You can absolutely play Rise of Kingdoms as a free-to-play player, or just spending like $100, you know, on an account that's been, I don't know, lasting for a few years. You don't need to spend money. And you don't have to spend crazy amounts of time, but you do have to have the right strategy. You do have to have the right plan going in. So I hope this video helps you guys out and helps you get started. And if you have any questions or comments or anything about this game, let me know down below, guys. I've had a really fun time playing it over the last few months, and yeah, we'll get you sorted. Join at the Discord server, join the Kingdom 3902, and join up my alliance, and then you can check out the video description. It's got all the stuff I was talking about, the Lilith store and Discord server and everything. So there it is, guys. I hope you enjoy. Thank you for watching, and we'll catch you next one. Chicken out.